So it took me a while to understand what you were talking about, Mike Huber. You're like Old
Which
West,
is usually the case.
futuristic
Yeah.
shooter,
Yeah.
classic, new age.
Yeah.
Like, sounds like a lot of the crazy things going on. How did you find out about this game and what drew you to it?
PlayStation blog. Just, store update. They were coming out with this game and just the visual. I saw the visual, said, I want to play that. There's so many things that draw me personally into video games. I get different things out of all of them, So I'm going into Metal Gear for the story, going into Bloodborne for the vibe and the combat, different strokes. And when I saw a couple screenshots of Jamestown, I said, I really want to play that.
So when I started GameTrailers.com with some buddies of mine, we really wanted to kill the screenshot. We're like, screenshots are over. It's all about trailers now. There's no reason to have screenshots. But you just, 13 years later,
Sold
Huber,
me.
you've proved me wrong.
Paid them money because of a screenshot.
So how long is this game?
Very short.
Okay,
we're looking at 3 hours maybe. I mean, there are 7 levels. It would have even been shorter if I had known you had to beat certain levels on a certain difficulty to unlock the later ones. So if you come in right off the bat at a high difficulty, like I think it's a legendary, you could probably beat it in like 2 hours maybe. So very, very short.
Can you go back and replay certain levels?
Yeah, you can go back and replay it. There's a bunch of challenges, which is what they extend the life of the game with, that are actually really fun. I'm not really, usually depends on whether I'm into those things or not. But it'll be like, dodge all the bullets for 15 seconds, just stay alive. And it's just like, so those are really cool. And then there's like a gauntlet mode where it's how far can you get with 1 life. And then there's a shop, you earn currency upon completing levels, and then you buy new ships, new weapons, and new challenges, and new modes.
And when you go back and replay levels, are you set up at your designated level?
Yeah, it's like a cool little map, and you can just choose which level and like which ship you want to.
So it's kind of tempting when you finish the game to like rock New Game Plus style and like go back to that first level and
absolutely
and kick ass.
Yeah.
So what? Who made this? I mean, have you played a game like this before? Or is this something that the developers had done before?
I'm not sure on the developer. It was a very small game. It was very touching. The credits, they were like, "Yo, we took a gamble on this game. Thank you so much for playing." It's like, wow, it is intense. They put their lives into this game. Basically, they tell you in the ending credits. But the gameplay is just old school ship shoot 'em up. Like, I loved playing those games in the arcades as a kid. I didn't have the pleasure of playing this co-op yet. I've only played single player, but it is 4 players. And they even say, I think one of the tips that pops up, it's like, Jamestown is best played with more friends, so, grab some buddies, hop in.
All at once, just completely
Chaos.
taking over the screen.
Yeah.
The credits are a good place to put, really important messages straight from the heart. The developers of Goat Simulator put in a plea for Konami to bring back Silent Hills
Yep.
at the end of their credits.
It was like 2 babies were born during the making of this. Just crazy.
So what was it? Was it the Western aesthetic? Do you naturally gravitate towards these kind of... I'm picturing like R-Type. Is it a shmup? Is it...
Yeah. It's just got this really... It's really colorful. It's really jolly looking. It's I love that word. It's everything about it just screamed really good vibes, and it's kind of steampunky, futuristic, just really excellent use of colors and light and explosions. So just everything about the image and the pace of it just really spoke to me. And it was cheap. It's like $13, I think, for the whole thing. I'm hoping to play some co-op, like that obviously was a draw. And, just a quick, really fun game that you can play on the side. Nothing too demanding.
Did you play a keyboard, or did you just use a controller?
DualShock 4. So, PS4.
Okay. Is that your preferred method, you think? Are there lots of buttons, or is it a really simple control layout?
Simple. 3 buttons. There is shoot, special weapon, and then power up. You get your power up meter by collecting rings. And then when you initiate it, this little wave comes out. It destroys all of the incoming bullets, so you can use it as a shield, and then your attack is more powerful, and the meter starts to drain. and then as you collect more rings, you can like keep your meter alive. So it's all about keeping your special meter active the whole time. It's like you build up combos that way. So, and like getting to the boss, it's like, there's always this break before the boss. So you're thinking, do I want to let my special expire so I can activate it right when I get inside the boss, or do I just want to keep it going the whole way to build up the combo and like score a lot of points? So it's just a little bit of nuance. And the ships are really cool. There's like a bunch of different ships. One of them was easily my favorite. The secondary attack, so he has like normal attack this way, and then his secondary attack is a beam that you can control with left analog stick, but that's also how you move.
Okay.
So you're trying to move, say you want to move to the right, but shoot to the left, you got to, hit it down and move over. It's really complex. It's like one of the most advanced ships to use in the game. And
that was my final question is this a challenging game? Did you die a lot? Or
on the harder difficulties, it is very challenging. Yeah, especially the final level. The final level is pretty demanding, pretty intense.
But you can go, there's an easier difficulty, so you can just go through, like, beat the game, but then you mentioned, if you have the higher difficulties, then you'll unlock other areas.
There's 5 difficulties, and the third one will let you play all the levels. And then there's 2 more after that are just, like, one of them's called Divine. It's just out of control. You die in like 3 seconds.
So Jamestown, yeah, that's a game I hadn't heard of. Have they marketed this game? I don't even remember seeing like a trailer for this.
Yeah, Ben had said he played it on PC quite a while ago, so I think this just now came to PlayStation. I bought it a month ago, didn't have time to play it. Just finally got to play it. I just saw it on the PlayStation blog. That's not a lot of fanfare, not a lot of hype. It was in the Spring Fever collection though, so it was discounted. It was when they were releasing all those indie games like Titan Souls and Shovel Knight, so it was kind of wedged in there. It was near the beginning of that whole big sale, but
there's hype on it now.
Yeah, I just with so many games we play, Brandon Jones, and so many demanding games, like so many long games, Bloodborne, The Witcher, it is always nice and always welcomed to have something on the side that I can just play for 5, 10, 20 minutes at a time and have my video game fix.
I just had a thought. I just imagine you having like hype stickers, and you just kind of go away and you're like, oh, hype. Like it'd be great. My aspirations for your career in video games journalism, Huber, are that is literally your one-word review on everything. You know what I mean? Like it'll just say
Roger
like
and Ebert thumbs up.
Yeah, it'll just be like wow, one of the most complex shooters I've played in a long time. GameSpot. Just like really a treasure and a style unlike most things you'll find in this genre. IGN hype. Huber. You're just like, they did it. We're done. Yes. Huber said hype. Mission accomplished.
Love it.
Thanks, man.